Hi everyone! I just wanted to say a few quick words about communication in this class to highlight and reiterate a few things that I say in the syllabus because they're really important. First things first, I don't live in Pensacola, and that will undoubtedly affect the way that we communicate. As I mentioned in the course intro video, I live in Luxembourg, which is in Central Europe, and more importantly, the Central European time zone. This means that for the most part, I'll be 7 hours ahead of Central US time. The US and Europe start daylight savings time at slightly different times, so for like 3 weeks in March, I'll either be 6 or 8 hours ahead of Central US time. I'm not sure which yet, but again, for the most part, I'll be 7 hours ahead of Central US time. If you're not on Central US time, you have to do the math and figure it out yourself. Regardless, when exactly that, how far ahead I am of you specifically doesn't matter a ton, because assuming I am at least, a few hours ahead of you, what that means is that I will typically receive the bulk of my student emails in the middle of the night when I'm asleep. Y'all are typically waking up and or getting the business day started right around the time that I'm ending my business day. So if you email me first thing in the morning, you might catch a quick reply from me, but most likely it will take me at least a day to reply. But on the bright side, you'll likely have a reply from me once you wake up. Of course, that one assumes that you are in the Central US time zone and that you keep a particular wake-sleep schedule. And I know that sleep-wake schedules can be, vary drastically during college and really at any time. So your experience might be a little bit different than what I just described. What I'm trying to say is, please be patient with me. The likelihood that you'll receive an answer to your emails on the same day that you send them is probably pretty slim. All of that being said, I will attempt to be fairly prompt on that timeline, and I'm also happy to try to figure out some kind of synchronous chat if you'd like to and if at all possible. I do try to maintain a relatively strong work-life balance, so I'm not going to be up for regular chats past my normal work hours, but every now and again is probably going to be all right. What I'm saying is, if you really want to have a synchronous chat via Google Hangouts, send me an email and let's try to make it work. But again, given the time difference, try to schedule the chat with me at least 3 or 4 days in advance, if not an entire week, just so we can make sure that we're on the same page time-wise. Additionally, I will have online office hours where you should be able to reach me via email or Google Hangouts. These will be Tuesdays and Thursdays from 4 to 5 p.m. my time or 9 to 10 a.m. Central US time, again, excepting those 3 weeks in March. Once daylight saving times happens in the US and here in Luxembourg, I'll make announcements at Canvas clarifying my office hours. Regardless, again, the point is, even though I'm a whole ocean away, I'm going to try very hard to be available and prompt in my communication with you. All right, that's it. I'll see you in the next video.